Patrick. I'm 30 years old. I grew up in Prince George's County. I came from a good family, a very caring family. Nothing about my childhood has the word broken home in it. I had no excuse to ever use drugs and alcohol. I believe it was honestly a disease that I was born with. Growing up, I played a lot of sports. I was always a funny kid in high school. I was always liked by a lot of people. I tried to be liked by a lot of people. Always had self-centered fear growing up, of wanting to be liked by other people, wanting to be the class clown and always be approved by people. I went off to college. Drugs and alcohol came very much into my story in late high school and college. Parents got divorced late in high school. Once again, not a reason to use, but at the time it was a reason that I thought was ideal to use. When I first came here, my first thought was that it felt like home. The smell, the looks, the people that, like I said, I came from a very caring family. So when I came to Tranquility Woods, I really got the vibe that people here cared. This place, it wasn't just a business. These people really care about you and want you to stay sober. So when I came here, feeling like home, this was a perfect place for me to detox and get everything out of my system and to start to knowing that I could live my life again without drugs and alcohol. I learned how to laugh here. I learned how to have fun. I met great people who I really still know till this day, and life still has it. Life still hits, but this place got me pretty prepared for that kind of stuff. I never worked on myself ever in my life, but when I came here, I learned more about myself within 28 days than I did 28 years of living a life that I just was unmanageable. And knowing what triggered me, having a counselor that walks you and introduces you through the 12 steps and gives you the guidelines that you need in order to stay sober. It was coming here, like I said, was a godsend. I actually fell into this place. Another God moment that I had in my life that really leads me to this place. I had a bad day at work, and life was pretty rough at the time. I ended up leaving work. I knew I needed treatment. I couldn't keep up with money. I couldn't keep up with a lifestyle. Between missing work and overdoses and disappointing people and the shame that I felt just from all the disappointment around me, I looked this place up online, and when I came here, I felt so welcomed. And the directors here gave me a tour around the place, and right away I knew this was honestly the place for me. It was very cool because when you're coming off the streets, with drugs and alcohol, you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of your hygiene. You're not taking care of your health. This place will make sure that you do all that. This place will make sure that you eat. This place will make sure that you shower. This place will teach you about yourself and the triggers that you have. And all those play a factor in staying sober from drugs and alcohol. I was at a place in Richmond a while back when I was about 23. When I was 28 years old, I went down to Florida. Both treatment centers, I wasn't ready yet, honestly. I came home from those treatment centers, and right away, man, I was playing the tape and just not wanting to be sober. I was already playing in a relapse, I guess, when I was inside those treatment centers. And when I came to Tranquility Woods, the therapy was better than anything that I've ever experienced. It really helped me learn a lot about myself, and part of the reason why I'm still sober today. I guess the hardest part for me in getting sober was believing that there was honestly something out there that would keep me happy and just give me the confidence into living the life that I wanted to live and being the man that I wanted to be. I didn't think it was possible. Drugs and alcohol always helped me do that. It always helped me get out of myself. That's what kept me going for, a decade plus. Anybody that asked me that I knew that was struggling from drugs and alcohol, I would highly recommend Tranquility Woods. I'm not saying this because I'm on video right now. Tranquility Woods, and the people here, counselors, the PAs that they have here, assisted on saving my life along with my own actions. Sobriety is, I would have to say, better than I thought it would be. Coming into Tranquility Woods and any other treatment center, and even when I first got out of Tranquility Woods or any other place that I attended, sobriety scared me. I didn't think that I was ever going to be able to enjoy things. Sure, when you're in a treatment center, you're under a lot of supervision, so you don't always have that. You don't always have that itch to use drugs and alcohol to get out of your own head. But when you get out of a treatment center, nobody's watching you, and you have that freedom. Being in sobriety now and doing the things that I have been doing and helping the next newcomer and staying in the rooms, in and out of the rooms, whether we're going on a hike with people in Alcoholics Anonymous or attending a meeting in York, Pennsylvania or Philadelphia. Those are things now that I enjoy and that I really assist on keeping me sober. The clinical care here at Tranquility Woods has got to be the best therapy that I've ever underwent. You're assigned a therapist here, and you see that therapist 3 to 4 times a week, hour at a time. And you also have a psychiatrist here. You have a nurse on duty. Every PA here will also help you. But as far as the counseling goes, like I said, best counseling that I've ever underwent. It really helped me learn a lot about myself that I didn't know about myself in 28 years. Came from a very good family. I'm blessed for that. I'm very grateful. They came to see me almost every Sunday. Family sessions were great. Chef puts the food out for them. They make them feel at home just like you're at home. For 28 days to 60 days, this place is your home, and you're actually pretty happy to call it your home at the time. So when the families come, they have like an hour to an hour and a half session with the families. All the families in one room gives a lot of time for the families to interact with each other, and talk about the things that they're going through as well as the things that their son or daughter's going through. I would say that I am now a man that has a solution. Months and months ago, I would have laughed if somebody said that they had a solution to substance abuse. This disease is the one disease that tells you that you don't have a disease. And, whether the next person believes it's a disease, it is. And when I see somebody struggling in a meeting, on the street, I tell them that I am now a man that has a solution.